Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and the new iOS 26.4 is finally here. After going through 4 beta stages and the RC version, we finally have the public release of iOS 26.4, and it comes with a ton of new features and of course a lot of improvements. So in today's video, I will show you guys a few really important things that I believe you must do once you have your device updated to the new iOS 26.4. Now before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see a ton of more iOS 26.4 videos, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel a lot. Now, first of all, we're talking about updates. So if you're on iOS 26.4 right now and you have updated from iOS 26.3 or 26.3.1, then you're good to go. You will have here, of course, the update set. You can set on automatic updates for future updates, of course, until the release of iOS 26.5. There will be a few weeks, so in the meantime we will probably get iOS 26.4.1. so if you don't want to bother with that update, you want to have it set on automatic, enable it right here. Now another thing you can do right here, if you have installed any of the betas of iOS 26.4 and then moved on to the RC, if you no longer want to continue with the betas, because most likely in a week or so we will have the first beta of iOS 26.5, then you can go right here under the beta updates and make sure you turn them off. Now another thing that you can do while you're right here on the general settings is check for a carrier update. Usually when a big update like this is out, there will be also updates for carriers. A lot of carriers will release updates, so of course you know you have the best connectivity, best coverage for your device. Now the way to do that, pretty simple. You come to the settings, general settings, then just head on the about section, just stay there for like 10 seconds, and if there is like an update for your carrier, it will pop up right here in the middle of the screen. All you will have to do then is tap the update button. It will update in a matter of seconds. You don't need to reboot your device or anything. You're good to go. Simply wait for a few seconds. Now another thing you want to make sure you do is update your apps. When a new update like this is out, there will be a ton of updates for apps. Basically, the most popular apps, most of them will have an update ready to release after a big iOS update like this. So this is, as you can see right here, the new view that you get for your Apple account on the Apple Store. You will get this on music, on podcasts, on games, basically anywhere where you can have access to your account. You will see this new look, which is part of the new iOS 26.4 update. Now what you want to do here is go under updates, and then right here you will see if you have any updates for your apps that you have on your device. You can just go ahead and update them from here. Or if you just don't want to bother with that, then the simple way to do that is head on to the settings, go to App Store, and just enable auto updates. So right here under the App Store settings, we have automatic downloads. All you have to do is just enable app updates, and then all the apps will be updated automatically. Now another thing you want to do once you have your device updated, and I suggest you do this every time you update your device, is check the battery health of your iPhone. So here we have the battery settings, and you should go here under battery health and check the maximum capacity of your device. You should do this especially if your device is close to drop under 80%. As you probably know, your device will work at its maximum capacity once it's above 80% of battery health. When it drops, then it won't actually be that fast. It will slow down a lot, and of course you won't have a great battery life. Now, why I think you should check this is not because the update will cause that to happen, but usually the iPhone won't actually just update this number regularly. It updates most of the time when you just install an update on your device, because when you update your device, the iPhone does check all its components, and then it will also check, of course, the battery life, and then it will display the real battery health of your device. That's why sometimes, let's say you have like 90% battery health, you update your device, it shows like 86 or 87, it just drops for like 3 or 4 points. A lot of people think that the update has caused that. It didn't actually. It was just the case that the iPhone wasn't displaying the real battery health, and when it updated, it did show the real battery health. Why again you should check this? Because if you're close to 80%, it might drop under 80% once you update. So that is the time that you should actually just change the battery on your iPhone. Now, when you update your iPhone, it's also a good time to go ahead and just take a look at the privacy settings on your iPhone. Just check some really important things here. Now, first of all, we have, of course, location services. You go here. If you have location services enabled, check the apps right here. See what app has what access to your location, because we have a few different options right here. Now, first of all, I suggest that you leave the location services on only for the apps that are essential to you, that you actually do use them. And for the other apps, if you just leave location services on, then make sure you have this disabled right here so that you don't enable precise location for those apps. Now, the main apps that will actually need your precise location are navigation apps. The other apps don't actually need to have that enabled. So go ahead and check the location services here, but do also check things like your media right here. You will have then things that are really important, like the Bluetooth, the camera, the local network, your microphone, and basically your pair devices. Everything that is really private to you, you should check them and see if there is an app that actually having access to those things that you don't want to be on that list. Also really important, go to tracking right here and see if you have there any app that shouldn't be there, and make sure you turn that off. Now, while you're here under privacy and security, here we have another option that you should check, and this one is called background security improvements. Make sure that you have this on. Now, just lately, like last week, Apple has released their first background security improvement for iPhones. These are basically smaller updates that don't require you to update your iOS version. They will just be an update for the security reasons on your iPhone. It just works under the hood, no new features, no changes or anything, just under the hood things, but of course are really important. What I suggest you do, have this on automatic so you don't have to bother with that. Anytime there's a new security update released, it will just be basically installed automatically on your iPhone. So that is it for this video, guys. These are a few things that I believe are really important and that you should do once you have basically updated your iPhone to the new iOS 26.4. Again, this is an amazing update, a ton of new features and changes, a lot of improvements on performance, and the battery is actually great. So I suggest you go ahead and update to the new iOS 26.4. So that is it. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more iOS 26.4 videos, and I'll see you on the next one.